Today we're doing a full filter service on the Mini Countryman Cooper SD All4, and it's fitted with the 2 litre BMW N47 engine. Got a complete Mann filter kit which came to £70, and the oil is 5W30C3. So underneath the car, I've got an under tray to remove. It's just got these crosshead screw quick fastenings to remove. The oil drain is here, sump plug. £17mm sump plug. I'll leave that to drain out. Oil filter housing, 27mm socket. The filter looks pretty deformed, so do a change. So in the filter kits that you get with BMW engines, you'll get the filter, and you'll also get a new sump plug washer and an O-ring for the filter housing. So make sure that the new O-rings have got a smear of oil on it. Remove the old O-ring. Fit the new one. And with these filters that have the O-ring here, it can be better to fit it first. So you see the hole is on the right. So straight in there. Filter housing on top. And the torque for these filter housings is 25 Newton meters, but you'll find that they're on as soon as the plastic meets the housing. Replace the washer on the sump plug, and Once the oil is drained out, you can refit and tighten to 30 Newton meters as far as I can find. Give the sump plug a clean off. Oil capacity, according to the manufacturer's website, is 5.2 litres, which is great because it means you can stick a full 5 litre bottle in and then run the engine and check the level and top up as necessary. Start and run the engine for a few minutes, check for leaks underneath, and then we can put the under tray back on. So no signs of any leaking on the sump plug. We can refit the under tray and we'll get a level from the dipstick once we've got the car off the ramps. So pull out the dipstick, give it a wipe. And we want it at the top marker here. So as you can see, it's just down closer to the bottom marker. So we can top it up that probably 200mm to get it up to the max. Now we're going to do the fuel filter, which is just behind the passenger side rear wheel, or in front of. Remove 10mm nuts. And what I'm hoping to do is I'm going to leave those ones in and just fold the panel down if it will just drop down. Remove the 10mm nut from the bracket that's holding it in position. And the same again on the other side. So there's a metal clip securing the filter. Now get the pipe off this end. You need to squeeze the tabs on both sides. Unclip, slide out the filter from this holder. Ow. Slide the new filter into position. I don't know, it might be easier doing it that way. Now put the two 10mm nuts back on the bracket, and then you can try starting the car. Now cycle the ignition a few times. If it does have a pre-delivery pump, this should prime the new filter. And then once you've got it started, just give it a few revs. That should get the air out of the system quickly. Check for any signs of leaks, and if everything's all in order, replace the under tray and you can put the car back on the ground. To replace the air filter, we've got a screw on each side of the front of the air filter box. And then we've got this cylindrical filter, just lifts up the front, pulls out. Nice and easy. I don't think it has an orientation. Doesn't seem to. Just make sure it's on at the far end. push it down into position, and then refit the airbox. Slots in at the back and retighten the screws. And finally, to replace the cabin filter, we're in the passenger side footwell. The cabin filter's in this box here. I think there should be a screw on both sides, here and here, but they're missing on here. And I found, as it's difficult to get up here to open the clips, if you stick a Bojo tool in here, pull the clip out. Same on the other side. Make note of which way up the airflow is, so the airflow's down. So make sure the airflow's in the same direction. If you're supposed to feed it in from the bottom, or just shove it into position, but it does seem to feed in. There we go. I think it's not as curled up as it was before as well. That's it. Thanks for watching. I do hope this video has helped. If it has, please do leave a comment. For more videos on this car and many others, please do check out my channel. Thank you.